Hello guys, today in this tutorial I will discuss about ng template. Ng template is easiest and it's the most useful. So guys, first of all I will show you the basic example of ng template. So here I will write h2 tag and inside this h2 tag I will put some any content. So here I will write creative developer. So that is my channel name, and in the same content I will put inside this ng template. So here I will write ng hyphen template. So this is the syntax of ng template and close tag, and this same content I will copy and I will put inside this ng template, and now I will save it and I will check the browser. So it's running 50%. Okay, it's compiled successfully, and now I will check the browser. So I will open it in localhost 4200. So here you can see it's coming creative developer. So I have written this same content in first of all here, and after that inside this ng template. So here just I will put number 1, and here I will put number 2, and now I will save it, and it's compiling. So here you can see it's coming on only the first one, that is outside this ng template, that this one, but inside this ng templates content it's not coming. So I will inspect here, and here you can see this h2 tag it's coming inside this DOM element, but this inside this ng templates content is not coming, and it's a comment. So this is the benefit of ng template. So ng template does not take a space inside our DOM. And which is DOM? DOM means, guys, this HTML file we called it DOM also, and DOM's full form is document object model, and this is also DOM. So this ng template does not come inside this DOM. So this is the benefit of ng template. But if I want to display this content inside this ng template, so how we can do it? So now I will show you that. So for that I will open home component.ts file, and just here I will create an array. So variable is array, and here I will type any means any kind of data type I can use. So equals to an array, and now here I will put some objects. So I will write the object property name, and the value is a. Here again name, and the value is b, and also name, and the value is c, and name, the value is d. So now if I want to display this object, array object, so first of all I will remove that one, and here I will write ng container. So ng container, and inside this ng container I have to be write a for loop. So for loop, so star ng for equals to, and let and the variable name I will write arr of, and inside this variable, this arr variable, I will assign this array, and now inside this array I have some object. This object I have, so here I will use interpolation. Interpolation means double curly braces, and inside this double curly braces I will write this arr and this name property, because I want to display this value of the name property. So arr dot name, and why arr? Because inside this arr variable I assign all the array value, this one. So now if I save, and I will close this one, and so now you can see it's displaying A, B, C, D. So I will do one thing. This font size is short, so I will increase the font size. So I will use here h2 tag, so the font will be bigger. So I will cut from here and paste here. So now here it's coming here the value of an array A, B, C, D. And now suppose guys, here I have some object, or you can say data in this array, and we are assuming this data is coming from database. So sometimes it's happen the data is blank, which is coming from database. So like this way. So suppose inside this array there are blank, and we are assuming this data is coming from database. So sometimes the data blank data comes from database. Okay, so now if I save this blank and if I check here, so it will become here blank and user will be confused. So for that we can do one thing, we can write here if condition. So again I will write a ng container, and ng container is like a div tag. So you can write instead of ng container div also or section also, but ng container has a one benefit, that is it also doesn't come in your DOM element. So I will show you it again, that if I inspect it and open here, so you can see ng template does not comes in our DOM element. So if you confuse here, so I will put this one and check it again. So here you will be learn also ng container, and so here you can see the div of ng container is not coming, but if I write here instead of ng container, if I write here div, so it will be come inside our DOM element. So that is the benefit of ng container also. So now our main focus is ng template. So inside this ng container I will write, so I will remove this data from here. Suppose here now array is blank, and now here I will write a if condition. So star ng if, and inside this if condition I will write here, suppose this array, so this array dot length not equals to blank. So when the array dot length not equals to blank, so that means when inside this array there are some data, so this time I will be show that one. But if the array is not, if the array is blank, so here I will write semicolon else and a variable, that is I will write else block. Okay, so here now here we write ng template, and inside this ng template I will write here h2 tag, and inside this h2 tag I will write no content, and this else block I will copy, and using template defines variable, that is hash sign, and this else block, that means that. So I will save it. So first of all I will show you the output here. So here you can see now it's coming no content because our array is blank. But if there are some value inside this array, so now again there are some value, so this time it will becomes this value. But if the array is blank, so this time it will become no content. So this is the use of ng template. So here you can see it's compiling. So now you can see it's coming no content because now it's our array is blank. That means suppose blank data is coming from database. So now I have written a condition, that is if array dot length not equals to blank, so this time it will be show the value of array. But if the array dot length is blank, so this time here I have been written no content. So this is the benefit of ng template, and we use ng template mostly in directive, that is if directive, for directive, this way. So I have shown you one example using if directive. So this is the use of ng template. So hope guys this video is helpful to you, and if you want to get more videos in Angular, so please subscribe and press the notification bell icon also.